Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into some common mistakes and confusing words in English. These words can often trip us up because they look or sound similar, but have different meanings or uses. Our goal is to clearly understand each form so we can use them confidently and correctly. Pay close attention to the spelling, meanings, and examples, and let's see how well you can use these words by the end of the presentation. This presentation will help you understand and correctly use commonly confused words in English. Focus on each example and pay close attention to the explanations and examples provided. Let's begin. Review the spelling and meaning of each form. Focus on understanding how they differ in usage and pronunciation. Resume. Resume. The word resume, which can be both a verb and a noun. As a verb, resume means to start something again after a pause. For example, if you take a break during a meeting, you'll resume your work when you return. Then, there's resume, the noun form, which is that all-important document summarizing your education, skills, and work experience, usually for job applications. So remember, the verb and noun have different uses, but are spelled the same. It's all about the pronunciation and context. Read each example sentence carefully, paying attention to the context. Notice how spelling and pronunciation match the intended meaning in each sentence. After the break, the meeting will resume at 3 p.m. Please submit your resume when applying for the position. Read the text carefully, identifying where each meaning applies. Focus on how each form fits within the overall context to convey its meaning. After a long summer vacation, Claudia decided it was time to resume her studies with a fresh approach. She knew that her resume would soon play a significant role in her future, so she wanted to build up her skills and experience. As the school year began, Claudia joined a volunteer group, hoping that this activity would enhance her resume. She spent time updating it with her recent achievements, thinking about how each new skill could help her stand out in a competitive job market. Each time Claudia took a break from her studies, she reminded herself of her goals. It's time to resume my hard work, she thought. By focusing on building a strong resume, she was determined to make a lasting impact when she finally entered the workforce. Answer each true or false question based on the meanings and examples you reviewed. This will help reinforce your understanding of each form and its correct usage. 1. Resume as a verb means to begin again after a pause. 2. In please submit your resume, resume is used as a verb. 3. The word resume as a noun refers to a summary of one's work experience and skills. 4. A resume, noun, typically includes personal details, work experience, and education. 5. I need to resume my work after lunch, uses resume as a noun. 6. Resume, noun, and resume, verb, have identical meanings. For each sentence, select the appropriate form based on context. Consider whether the sentence requires the action form or the thing form of the word. 1. After the interruption, Mark decided to resume his speech. 2. Lily brought a detailed resume to her job interview. 3. A well-organized resume helps employers assess your skills. 4. The meeting will resume at 3 p.m. after the coffee break. 5. Brian sent his resume to several companies in hopes of finding a new position. 6. Let's resume this conversation when we both have more time. Let's proceed. Review the spelling and meaning of each form. Focus on understanding how they differ in usage and pronunciation. Record, record. The word record, which also has two forms. As a verb, record means to capture sounds, data, or moments so you can revisit them later, like recording a song or a meeting. As a noun, record refers to the stored version of this information, a record of sounds, actions, or even achievements. So, while the spelling stays the same, the pronunciation and meaning depend on how it's used. Understanding these subtle differences helps us use the word correctly in any situation. Read each example sentence carefully, paying attention to the context. Notice how spelling and pronunciation match the intended meaning in each sentence. Julia and Clark decided to record the concert for those who couldn't attend. William set a new record in the long jump. Read the text carefully, identifying where each meaning applies. Focus on how each form fits within the overall context to convey its meaning. Toby was determined to record his progress as he prepared for the marathon. Each morning, he would wake up early to train, keeping a record of his running times and distances. Tracking this record helped him set new personal goals each week. He discovered that by recording even small improvements, he stayed motivated to keep pushing himself. During one training session, he achieved a new personal record, running 5 miles in less than 30 minutes. Feeling accomplished, Toby made sure to record this milestone in his journal. His trainer encouraged him to keep recording his times to see just how far he could go. Answer each true or false question based on the meanings and examples you reviewed. This will help reinforce your understanding of each form and its correct usage. 1. The verb record is pronounced with emphasis on the first syllable. 2. The noun record refers to documented information or a log. 3. The sentence "please record your answers carefully" uses record as a noun. 4. Jack recorded his thoughts in a journal every evening uses recorded as a noun. 5. Record as a verb has a similar meaning to register or document. 6. In the sentence "they set a new record in the marathon," record is a noun. For each sentence, select the appropriate form based on context. Consider whether the sentence requires the action form or the thing form of the word. 1. Zach broke the school record for the 100-meter dash. 2. Doctors record patient symptoms to track their recovery. 3. According to the record, Daniel has been on time every day this month. 4. Sarah set a new record for the longest distance traveled in one day. 5. Melanie wants to record her performance to review her singing skills. 6. They record data daily to monitor any changes in temperature. Great job, everyone! Now you've completed the lesson. You've explored meanings, examples, and even tested yourself with true, false, and practice questions. Remember, common mistakes happen, but each one is a chance to improve. Next time, we'll look at another set of confusing words, so keep practicing, and see you then. Thanks for joining, and happy learning!